The Inexorable Rise of the Himbocracy, or How Buff Dudes Conquered Twitter Without Even Trying. The date was Friday, May the 22nd, 2026. A streamer and doting father, known online as Silas Frostrunner, tired of drama polluting his Twitter feed, issued a call to action during his live stream. To paraphrase, flood the zone. Inundate them with himbos. I want to see depictions of strong, gentle, positive masculinity everywhere. Gentlemen, the mission is morale. His stream collaborators and audience and friends heeded the call. Word percolated through Skynet and the associated Discord servers. Gondor calls for aid, and Broman will answer. Thus began #HimboFriday. Within minutes, a tsunami of buff man-meat had crashed upon the Twitter feed. AI-generated images of burly, smiling men wholesomely doing wholesome things. Exercising, teaching, cooking food, gardening, chopping wood, building things, rescuing helpless foxgirls from trees, playing with guinea pigs and children, hugging kittens and puppies. This was not mere thirst posting. This was a eucatastrophe of mild-mannered muscular manliness. And, with brave Captain Silas at the helm, skillfully riding the tide, it just didn't end. Himbos emerged from the unlikeliest places. The Himbonator rays were deployed, morphing the least likely characters into studly, good-hearted Adonises. Why is that one dressed as a churro? Why is there a German one teaching me history? What's happening? Hundreds of himbo posts flooded feeds. Wholesome masculinity as far as the eye could see or the thumb could scroll. People unaware of why it was happening naturally joined in on the fun. Even those initially skeptical of Himbo Friday as mere gooner bait or click-chasing were swiftly won over by the unbridled, broadly grinning joy of it. The right himbo in the right place at the right time could change hearts and minds almost instantly. Even after Silas had finished his stream and gone to hug his little son and kiss his adoring wife, momentum continued to rise. Beefcake for days. Mere hours later, the hashtag HimboFriday and its associated hashtag HimboSCU were trending internationally. Oh no, the himbos have broken containment. Whatever shall we do? By the end of the day, Himbo Friday was hitting Twitter news. Warnings were issued that buff maids, burly firefighters, grill daddies, and fainting catgirls had all been sighted. Mission success. Drama banished. Morale restored. Total Himbo victory. So, what can we conclude from the SCU's impromptu shock and awe, or rather jock and awe campaign? Well, it seems that despite everything we're told by people who profit greatly from telling us all men bad, that people actually hunger for wholesome depictions of masculinity. Contemporary culture denigrates the ideals of strong men as protectors and providers, preferring to paint them as brutes and monsters. Why? Well, strong and good of heart doesn't need to be sold a product to fix it. But if the heart is starved, it will seek in fantasy the needful things the world does not see fit to give. Himbo Friday proved that. It was the right thing, in the right place, at the right time. Wholesome, meaty food for a culture long famished for it. Himbo Friday was also an interesting study in emergent flocking behavior, separation, alignment, and cohesion. At the behest of a single guiding will, an entire group turned and switched focus on an instant. A group of people understood the assignment and went all in on it. Others, seeing the fun only through organic propagation, decided to join. What might have fallen at the first hurdle miraculously gained a momentum all its own. A fascinating example of the first follower principle made famous by Derek Sivers in a TED Talk back in 2010. The instigator shows that a thing can be done, but it's the first follower who gives social permission for others to join in. Once the dam of self-consciousness breaks, it's like a phase change. The ice melts all at once, and the party gets started. No thoughts, only good vibes. A true himbo creed. Finally, although I have some trepidation about setting foot in Lord Intellectual's realm, a small socio-sexual observation. Our best meme scientists report back that, yes, the alchemical combination of simple plus strong plus kind does appear to do something for the girls. That might be useful. Write that down. So, take a lesson from Himbo Friday. Do what your heart is already telling you. Help and uplift others, and don't overthink it. Greet the world with generosity of heart, and just do what's right, with a smile. Who knows? You might start something special. And that's all I've got to say about that.